always make sure the message I reach them.
What we do here is go back.
You know, which teach them the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, peeps. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 216. I trust that everybody has been having a wonderful and blessed weekend. For all the persons who are at work on this Sunday night, I trust that the shift will end soon and you will get a chance to get home. For all the persons who are on their way home, I trust that you will get home safely. And for the people that are at their home, ready for listen to teach about some things we have to jam down. Jam rock. Jamaica land we love. Land of food and water, Bob Marley, you seen both Vice Cartel, Bojo Bantan, Shelly and Fraser Price, Annie Palmer, and the drama. You know what I mean? Peeps, big up on yourself, you know. My apologies for being late as usual. Like, the timing just a kill me from the other day, peeps. You understand me? I say, I don't plan my plan, you know. Things just happen. You see me? I say, manners are expecting a peeps. You know what I think go? Bless up to everybody who are checking in already. Blessings. Miss Patsy Brown, what you say? I saw the thing early. What is the joke? You know, so before me come on, I say Danny Blackhorse, I say, yo, I will teach you. I want to have a quickie. So that's why I dead with laugh, man. But everything good. Peeps, good night. We're there. Soon circle.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I read. You know, which teach them the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey, yo, hello. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey, yo, we always up to something. Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here, all out representing.
Yeah, peeps, bless up on yourself here, sir. And the people that are there for the first time tonight, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. For all of the people that are there one time and circle back, big up on yourself, welcome back to the fold. And for the people that are there every night, you understand, through rain or through shine, big up on yourself. You understand? Appreciate the people them like that. Peace, we're not stay long tonight. And now when I come on and I say that people say, that you say. But I don't go on tonight. Like, I have some things to do. You understand? But Miss Patsy Brown, big up yourself as usual and I appreciate the support. See? Nah lie, TD, your thing get loud. Big up yourself, you know, 9J reviews. But just go and put in the work on the earth, you know. You understand? And the thing I find the fans them, the ones them. You know what I mean? Yeah man, blessings every time. So I could get up and running the peeps, cause as I say, night I come. You understand? Zane? Somebody say time here. Miss Alia Thompson, if you're here for the first time, welcome. Miss Barbie Timmermans, blessings and good night. Fatas D Brown. Night, Zane, Ken Prosper, all of the people. You know, big up some people who come more now. Jerome Bowen, Mad. Zane, New Wave, blessings. St. Catherine, well, another so there. A false start that. So, man arrested after police seized 2 cars, 3 mobile phones at a house where an illegal gun was found. You understand? So the police say a man was arrested upon discovering an illegal firearm and several rounds of ammunition and seizing 2 motor cars and 3 mobile phones yesterday in Boothtown, Balliston in Clarendon. I not even know someone that Clarendon name, so I mean you learn every day. Don't. That's how you think there. You understand? So now reports from the Spalding police are that about 4:30 p.m. a team went to a dwelling where they say 2 men ran upon their arrival. Another man was seen on the premises and was accosted, and he, along with the premises, were searched. During the search, a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 12 9mm rounds of ammunition was found in the pocket of a concrete block. So 2 motor cars and 3 cellular phones were also seized. So like I tip the police them get tip and running. The police say the man whose identity they have not released was subsequently arrested. Like when you see police and you run, then the police are gonna dig up everything. You understand what I mean? I say? And them something there. So I can refresh that. You understand? Teen facing gun charge. We have covered many of these stories in recent times. Gregory White, blessings. You understand? A teenage boy is facing criminal charges after the police say he was held with an illegal firearm loaded with 14 rounds of ammunition. He is 19-year-old Javon Walters, who resides in the St. Andrew community known as 100 Lane. You know 100 Lane off Red Hills Road there, so. See? So the Concerns Ring police report that shortly after midday yesterday, members of a joint police military team were on patrol in the community when they were engaged in a gunfight with armed men. The police say when the shooting ended, Walters was accosted and searched, and a 9mm Beretta pistol was found. So, boy, I don't know. Big up to the police and the soldier them. You know what I think? Work them a work. Nothing wrong with that something. People have been speaking about beer 18-year-old Peter May. Beer 18-year-old and 19 and 16 and them something. Delroy Foster watching from New York. Blessings, my friend. Really and truly appreciate the support. Kelly, go on. You know what I mean? Yo, this. What you say? All day. Big up yourself, bro. Be a 18-year-old. Would have been speaking for about 2 streams running now about a unfortunate situation that would have occurred in Old Harbour where a 80-year-old boy was killed and his mother injured after apparently his stepfather went berserk, supposed to say, yeah, inflicting wounds. He would have succumbed to said wounds. The mother was treated in hospital. I do not know if she was released or what. But he was arrested. Update. So St. Catherine man. Oh, let me take over something. St. Catherine man accused of killing 80-year-old boy remanded for psychiatric evaluation. So the St. Catherine man who allegedly stabbed an 80-year-old boy to death and injured his mother has been remanded for a psychiatric evaluation. When the case was mentioned in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday, the lawyer for the accused, 28-year-old Dwayne Thomas of Old Harbour Glades in St. Catherine, requested that he be transferred from the Portmore Police lockup in St. Catherine to the Tower Street Adult Correctional Centre in Kingston to get psychiatric treatment. The court gave approval and set a February 20 date for the accused to return to court. Thomas is charged with the November 30 killing of the child, who was his stepson. It is alleged that the incident stemmed from a disagreement between the accused and the child's mother. This resulted in Thomas attacking both the mother and the child, who succumbed to multiple stab wounds. 80-year-old boy. Ah, boy. Big up on yourself, peace. Miss Nadine, how are you? Peeps, and share the stream for me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everyone can share it. WhatsApp, all about. You understand? Throw it over your neighbor fence to and share it like that if it possible. You know what I think? Yeah, and if you're in a house, I don't want everybody in a house to watch me on one screen. Everybody if you're watching on their own phone. You understand? Ethan Edwards, blessings. South Beach in the building. 18-month prison sentence for helping to fleece BPO firm of $80 million. 18 months, $80 million. Could I take on that, you know? Because when I look, you know, one of two women who admitted to operating a scheme that fleeced a St. James business process outsourcing company of approximately $80 million over the past 6 years is going to prison for 18 months. The reality piece. And scrap done. Blessings in the family. I pray a scrap done. Oh, yes, the first time. Big up yourself enough for me. I appreciate the support. You know what I mean? Blessings. Zane, peeps, talk it truth. If me can dig out $80 million out of somewhere and me only a serve 18 months fee, then talk it truth. You understand? What is $80 million? What is 18 months to $80 million? You understand? By the time you roll 2 times, you understand? Go bathroom 2 times and bathe a few times. At times you go road again. See? The sentence was imposed on 54-year-old cosmetologist Maxine Walker in the St. James Parish Court on Thursday. Walker pleaded guilty on the 18th of November to 2 counts of money laundering and conspiracy to defraud, says the police corporate communications unit in a statement. Where's a vacation, brother? Her accomplice, Nerel Gordon, 38, what a name, a payroll clerk employed to the BPO firm, also pleaded guilty on the 18th of November to charges of money laundering and larceny as a servant. Gordon is to be sentenced on the 9th of January next year. The St. James Police report that in November 2013, Walker and persons she recruited were fraudulently added to the company's payroll by Gordon, although they were not employed to the entity. Investigators believe approximately $80 million was paid out to these persons, with Walker collecting more than $10 million. Both women will also have to appear before the Supreme Court for a hearing pursuant to Section 5 of the Proceeds of Crimes Act, which allows for a penalty to be imposed on persons who have benefited from criminal conduct. You know, cut and dry as $80 million still, but the reality about 80 million them please. So Empress I know recruit some people and add them to the payroll. You understand? Them no work there, you know. But every month then get a cut. You understand? And she collect. Boy, I tell her. Did she keep the money? Matthew Parchment, I'm not sure the intricacies and the specifics of the situation. However, it is suggesting that she would have added them to the payroll and monthly they would have received their salary and she would have been paid X amount out of it as agreement. You understand? Penalty free kick, anything for 80 million. You understand? So they must say she benefit from about 10 mil. Because look like a whole heap of people that involved in a little scheme there, you know. You understand? So when she collect about 110 mil. Which still not shabby. You understand? 18 months with 10 mil. Mr. Man said them forget to pay $40 million and them not spend no time. So, I don't know. If you get the 10 million, I don't know. To each his own. You understand? Somebody say extortion that. Peter B say extortion. Isn't that what the former minister did? Danny say I just business. So watch out now, peeps. One of the things that normally come up when it relates to fighting crime in the country, DJ Nico bless, is that persons are very weary, are very cautious, are very paranoid when it comes to providing the security forces, especially the police, with information in relation to criminals or criminality. Some persons are more trusting of the military, but generally speaking, there is a deep-rooted distrust of the police force. Zane, and one of the tools that the police use in order to try to fight crime is Crime Stop. You know, you call in and tell what you know, and them say it anonymous and you collect a food. Zane, I would have done a video earlier this year that since 19 long time, over 25, 30 years, that Crime Stop would have been active, nobody would have been lost as a result of Crime Stop. That is what they said. I remember doing the video not so long ago. We are seeing now where so far this year, some $8 million have been paid out by Crime Stop, says the gentleman on the screen, Professor Trevor Monroe. You know, in part of Integrity Action thing. Crime Stop, the tip line created to allow members of the public to anonymously pass information to police investigators, paid out $8 million in rewards between January and November of this year. Professor Trevor Monroe, the executive director of the National Integrity Action, NIA, who made the disclosure, said this is 4 times the amount paid out in rewards for Crime Stop for the corresponding period in 2017. So apparently, more persons are sharing information with the police, more arrests are being made based on the information shared. Because if you call Crime Stop and say, yo, you see one man down the road with 2 guns, and then when police circle and the gun they not find, then you not get the money because it never lead to no really arrest and charge. You understand? The royal say a lie, Trevor tell. I'm a politician. No truth can come from such lips. Now, in the first 9 months of 2016 and 2017, Crime Stop was receiving 100 calls per month. For the same period or similar period for 2018-2019, that increased to 200. So there was a 100% increase in calls received by Crime Stop, with more arrests, seizures of contraband and weapons and payment of rewards, Monroe disclosed. The NIA executive director, who was addressing justices of the peace during a sensitization session at the Montego Bay Convention Center in St. James, urged more persons to utilize Crime Stop and other tip lines established by other entities to tackle corruption. Use the other hotlines as well. To MOCA, which is the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, to the Auditor General's office, to NIA, as each of us does our part in dealing more effectively with corruption and violent crimes. Brown said they don't believe that. Zane, I hope the information is correct. Zane, and things. So I can watch and say if the information is correct, it means that more Jamaicans are taking action. More Jamaicans are seeing the relevance and importance of being an active part in the fight against crime. You understand what I say? You know, we have a thing in the country where say inform of a dead type situation. But the reality is that the inform of a dead type situation is what kill enough of it, because we sit down and because in our Africa we are inform of a dead, we not say nothing. But then it down the lane down there, so and eventually it will reach our door, and when it reach our door now we start running and ball. And we did have a chance from early for nip it in the bud and chop down the tree there. But because inform of a dead, then we're good. But then now when we dead, our youth dead, our mother dead, our father dead, we run up and down and ball for justice. When we had the opportunity from early out to stem the potential flow of blood, and we never do nothing about it. You understand what I say? So the reality is that we need to play an active role, an active part in this fight against crime. Because crime not sleep on nobody hard, you know. You understand? You can't feed crime, you know. You understand what I say? So no matter how you think you're connected to this, when crime a come, crime a come. You understand? And who can't run, I forgot to face the gun. Well, you know, something like that. But me I say, we have a responsibility. It can't be just when the thing I reach it, but want to act. You understand? Precautionary measures are a very good approach to the thing sometimes. Instead of being reactionary and roll up and ground and ball, you couldn't save one of our loved one lives. But inform of it dead, don't. No, so make we move on. Peeps, you remember the sad story in relation to young Shantae Skyers who was abducted and raped in Stirling Castle, St. Andrew, not so long ago. And in retaliation, a mob killing would have occurred where somebody was killed and a house set ablaze. Somebody has been charged for that mob killing. Irving Steer, what go on, fam? You're late. I mean late, you know, brother. I'm not too long start. We're soon done too. Man charged for a mob killing related to slaying of Shantae Skyers. I can't use a picture of young Skyers again because she under 13. You know, it new regulations. You understand? So a St. Andrew man has been arrested and charged. I shouldn't even call her name still, but that's how it works. A St. Andrew man has been arrested and charged in connection with the gruesome mob killing of a man who residents claim was involved in the slaying of an 80-year-old girl in the rural St. Andrew community of Stirling Castle not so long ago. The St. Andrew North Police have confirmed that 30-year-old landscaper Andrew Breakcliffe, also called Grinch, who also resides in Stirling Castle Heights, have been charged with murder and arson. The charges came 8 months after Miguel Williams, 29 years old, was attacked, beaten, and set on fire by angry residents who accused him of being involved in the slaying of Shantae Skyers, a student of the Red Hills Primary School at the time. It is believed that Williams had mental challenges. China will say if the Annie Palmer drama gone already. No, you know. The charges, yeah, we said that already. So the gentleman who was killed is believed to have been suffering from mental challenges. Skyers went missing for 5 days before her decomposing body was found in a section of the community known as Blue Hole. The police are still searching for her killer, and both killings sparked national outrage. The police report that shortly after 3 p.m. on April 17, Miguel Williams was beaten and set ablaze along the roadway by a group of men. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. What would be the odds that this gentleman who would have been arrested and charged for the murder of this young man might not be as innocent in relation to the little girl's disappearance as it would appear? I have in the past been a supporter of jungle justice. However, you know, you get old and you get wise and you realize that there are instances when me have no issue with it. For example, you see a man, you catch him and rape one little baby or one old lady. You understand? Then anything you can get him for take. But when you hear say a man do something, you don't see me, no? You don't have no proof, you know? You understand? And then you know set up on that man and kill that man. Then me can't support that because the reality is that the man might be innocent. You understand? Can't imagine you live in a community and you are a man of a thing. Zane? And you decide say, yo, watch you know. Look how me gonna make people done him. I mean say a Jerry kidnap and rape a little girl. And you know say because everybody blood a boil. You understand? Everybody running for Jerry and Jerry dead. When in fact, me actually was the culprit and perpetrator. But dead boy, I don't know. That drunk justice thing there, it rough. You understand? Because there have been many instances where innocent persons would have lost their lives because of this jungle justice situation. Man can lead mob to kill man with innocent because I am guilty. You see me I say? So, It's a very thin line, but I don't know still. It's rough. So, if it was a mob killing, how come only one man get arrested and charged? One man can be a mob. If you feel what I say. You see it? So I think that a waste still. Next thing, one situation like that, you all probably go in our community, go visit an empress. You're new in a community, you know. You don't know nothing going to go on and something like this go down and them see you in the community new. Who you think people are going to is you and you don't know nothing about what go on in the family. But through you new, you understand? I know. Or it can be a situation where a man do a thing before, Zane, and something like that happen again, and because him do it before, you say him do it again. Boy, we are tell you. Yeah, it thing rough. You understand? But like all the 94-year-old grandma where man them rape out there, imagine you catch all the man there come out of grandma house, you know. Then that me good with that. You understand? So man all rape three 2-year-old babies. Then you catch him in an act. Then you understand? But that year say something here. I'm not too into it. Cause next thing you hear say teach do sitting. Poor teach. Yeah, teach it probably not even dead at so. You understand? And because some people are pre-teach long time and them are saying, watch how we are going to mash him now, you know. You ain't know saying time I come. I mean, I know nothing about it, you know. But I mean, tell you, Miss Anika Graham want to go on. Yeah. That way. Peeps, you know, when me read that, well, I don't read it. When me see the headline, I just go read it for the first time. But when me see the headline, I couldn't help but chuckle. It's a serious thing, you know. But I couldn't help but chuckle to myself. Yeah, see. Woman attempting suicide cut loose from tree. A Grand Spend woman is lucky to be alive following a case of attempted suicide, which was thwarted after she was cut loose from a rope by a relative who found her hanging from a tree. It was a last gasp of breath that alerted attention to the distressed woman, known as Spider. A man where they say kill the brother up so named Grinch. This lady known as Spider. Well, I mean, telling about her name, the thing, you know. Understand? And who is from a Morgan Lane address. She is now reportedly in a stable but sensitive state at the Kingston Public Hospital. Residents told the Gleaner that the incident, which occurred last week Friday, has set tongues wagging following allegations that she suffered a meltdown after a romantic relationship collapsed. Her lover tells her that it is over and she went back to her husband. Come here. How are you? Peace. When I realize I'm just read look a while. I'm read it again. Because I know some of them miss it, you know. So I don't have to pay attention when they are class. So now I guess no matter money like, you know. Her lover tells her that it is over. And she is going back to her husband. And she decided that she would commit suicide. She even told her son that nobody loves her. And the poor child had to witness something like this, a resident told the Gleaner. The Grand Spend police have confirmed the incident, adding that no official report has yet been made. She got a stroke from the ordeal and is lucky her cousin cut her down from the tree. A senior policeman with knowledge of the incident but requested anonymity told the Gleaner. Counseling has been recommended for the woman's teenage child. The police said that they were aware of the allegations surrounding the incident. From what we gather, and this is based on information that was said to the police, it is a union that has gone sour, and as a result, one party attempted suicide. The police would have to speak with the woman, but as we gather, she is still confined to a hospital recovering. Now, there can be her age was not given, but she have a teenage son, so she probably have a little age. You understand? No, that attempted suicide can cause long-term implications health-wise. You understand? There may be spinal injury, brain damage as oxygen was cut off from the brain, and I don't know still, yeah, sir. See, I don't know still. So that way, big up to the person who cut her down. You understand? It's Patsy Brown. Bun no sweet no more. Boy, I tell you. Be sorry for the child to carry on. Big man, because if you can look on your child and tell your child say the bad no love you, then you go try to kill yourself. Then, you know what thing go? So Miss Brown, thanks for the contribution though. But I went bun did sweet. You understand? No matter how much sugar you put in a bun, it can't sweet like. You see me? So, you know what thing go? But the situation I see him away, because based on the information in the article, it is suggesting that this lady was involved with somebody who decided to end the relationship. But if you follow the line of information in the article, it is saying that she was told by her lover that the relationship is now over and that she's going back to her husband. So that is suggesting something. You understand? And I judge nobody still. To each her own. You understand? Peter B said, Bud Sweet, he said that. You can't stay there. You know, it's alright, you know. You understand? Double murder on Spanish Town Road in St. Andrew. Yeah, you know, that part of Spanish Town Road. You know, 2 men were shot dead along Spanish Town Road in the vicinity of Riverton City on Sunday. The identities of the men and the available details of the incident have not yet been released by the police. But the CCU, which is the information arm of the JCF, the Corporate Communications Unit, confirmed the murders and issued a release advising motorists to avoid traversing that route, as the area was cordoned off for crime scene investigative purposes. So the shooting incident reportedly occurred about 10:15 a.m. More, me don't know nothing about it. More details are to follow. You know, 2 more murder this right there. So. You understand? Female chef attacked and shot dead. Yeah. Them things here go on. A woman was shot dead during a gun attack at Corner Pond in Port Maria, St. Mary on Thursday night. The deceased has been identified as 21-year-old Trishana Pearson of Corner Pond. Police report at about 10:50 p.m. Pearson, a chef, was walking in the parish capital when she was ambushed and shot multiple times by 2 gunmen. Minutes later, her bullet-riddled body was found lying in a pool of blood by residents who heard the loud explosion. Residents in the community who heard the gunshots went to investigate and stumbled upon Pearson's body, which was lying along the roadway in a pool of blood. The police were called. When they arrived, they would have taken her to hospital where she was pronounced dead. You understand? Sad thing, family. Yeah. Same thing again. Dinner share, dumpling and mackerel. But we give thanks cause something in the pot still. The work not easy. Tomorrow we gone back still. Cause the youth them have to eat. And are the same thing again. So, Delroy Chuck, the Minister of Justice. You understand? Lawyer in tow and thing. You see him? Said some things recently. Justice Minister. Justice Minister tells criminals to use plea bargaining law to expose corrupt politician. May I make sure to talk close to the microphone so you hear what I say. Now look down now. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck tells criminals to use the plea bargaining law to expose corrupt politician. Peter me say Red Rose have me a sing. No, I always try singing thing and I know me think still, but we try to fight. Yeah, so after we not dumb like. Wow. Alright. So we'll go on and I dance, cause I say so. You have to draw for your next computer for pipe in a sound and so. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck is calling on criminals to make use of the country's plea bargaining law to help the authorities expose corrupt politicians. The Justice Minister was addressing a Justice of the Peace sensitization session at the Montego Bay Convention Center. The same one where Trevor Monroe did there. You understand? So Minister Chuck says this is an opportunity. This is an opportune time for criminals to come forward and take advantage of the possible benefits available through plea bargains. Yo. Alright, you know, the country's plea bargaining law was thrust into the spotlight during the recent trial of Tesha Miller. Miller was convicted of being an accessory before and after the fact to murder in relation to the 2008 killing of then chairman of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, Douglas Chambers. The state's only witness was serving a life sentence for murder and attempted arson, with the possibility of parole after 16 years. But the sentence was reduced to 10 years with the possibility of parole after serving a third of the time as a result of a plea bargain. You understand? But this time he says criminals should also expose corrupt politicians.
But if the criminals can acknowledge that they've done wrong and are prepared to come forward and speak with the prosecution, not only for immunity in some cases, but for a reduction of sentence, and if they're in the jails, for a reconsideration of their sentence, or even for early parole, but under these circumstances, work with the DPP so we can expose and convict more criminals. And I go forward, Trevor, and say many of these criminals know which big man or big politician who have been working with them, expose them.
Time jump, but time no fool. So Delroy Chuck has publicly accepted the long-held views that Jamaican politicians, many of them, are corrupt and are in cahoots and collaborating and working in conjunction and association, we're full of words, you know, with criminal elements in this country. You understand? Minister Chuck says if says it is time for the nation to address the link between crime and politics.
The allegation of a connection between politics and crime may well be true. And it is important that those who are participate, the allegation of a connection between politics and crime may well be true.
May what?
The allegation of a connection between politics and crime may well be true. The allegation of a connection between politics and crime may well be true.
May what?
The allegation of a connection between politics and crime may well be true. And it is important that those who are participating in corrupt activities with criminals, let the message go that some of these criminals may well expose them. Jamaica, it is time for us to come clean. We can never build a great society on wrongdoing.
Yo, politics in Jamaica, you know, there's never a dull moment like, you know. You understand? So the Justice Minister says other jurisdictions, such as the United States, make great use of plea bargaining. He says the government will continue to push to utilize the law in Jamaica. I don't know why I find that so amusing, you know. You understand? I don't know why I find that so amusing. But time junk, but time no fool, you see? You never see me drop off and no bars too, like. You understand? Hey, Cams, how are you? Miss Patsy, bro, that dead with laugh. Yo. But no, him did that defend Royal Reid. One in the same. Where you say, Sir M, he's a DJ. No, man, they have to pull up that one, them, man, cause, you know, big tune a drop in a dance. Zane, if he want walk him talk, I will vote for him. Only if he walk the talk. You understand? Make we see, remember, Delroy Chuck did come out and vociferously defended the situation in relation to Royal Reid, saying that the police would have handled it wrong. They should have called him in and arrested him and allow him to post his own bail. When them a go for regular man like me, them come for me at work, then come for me at my yard, then come for me at road, then no business. So why some people get called in and some people for jog up and dug up from anywhere them there. So I could say I go still. You understand? Hey man said it may well be true. You see me? It may well be true. Then well no here, when I miss it so, then never did I listen like. You understand? So peeps, as me say a few times in other stream, because we have addressed the situation before. Zane, the reality is that jacket something there in a Jamaica, yeah, is very prevalent. Enough man I wear jacket. I blaze my thing there still. But yeah, some man have a jacket thing. You see, them dress well in it. You understand? The reality though is that pull up comedy hour may well be true. Cookie. Big up yourself in the movie. But if you realize you're in a stream. Blessings every time. You understand? You see? But say I know. Some men, and I had done a video that said, I don't remember the details, but it's a lot, that many of the paternity tests that are done at some labs in Jamaica, there is a very high percentage where the child is in fact not for the man who would have ordered the paternity test done. So the reality is that jacket still out here. And some woman not care. You understand? And it's a dangerous affair. Because if make a man develop a bond with a youth, we are not for the youth there. We are take care of the youth from conception to birth, growing up. See, and sometimes the man them not find out till them gone a foreign and a file for the youths them. See? And man I'll file for 4 or 5 youth and none of the 4 or 5 youth enough for them. And the youth them for the neighbor where him normally carry boxers and underpants for. And my wife I take off the boxers and underpants them for a neighbor. Woo. Shower posse, big up yourself. You understand? One girl tried to give me a jacket once. And my former co-worker told me only good man get jacket. What you mean? Gaza screech, what go on family? All that, what you mean says only good man get jacket? What you mean? Me not get that, sir. You understand? Yeah. Cooking, but that even it. First and foremost, thanks so much, Empress, for the contribution. Really and truly appreciate it. When me there asking off my teeth, you know what I mean? You see me? No, it thinks that way. The reality is that as long as there are human beings, there will be infidelity. You understand? But I normally say it kind of really and truly dangerous. See? Me not like, well, me no get jacket, me get suit. Alright, responsible, that's your word. Suit the thing there. See? It is really and truly a dangerous practice for a woman to knowingly, because some women know, you know. Some of them know. You understand? Say the youth enough for the man. You see, and have the man to take care of the youth. Then the reality is that all men have a breaking point, you know. You see me? And when a situation like that and a man find out after 10, 15, 20 years, say the youths, they want to feed. And if they have 4 youths, or 1 a female or 2 a female. You understand? Then that's something that will lick any man chip in a family. You feel what me I say? So as me I say, you know, the reality is that as long as there are human beings, people are going to cheat. You feel what me I say? Whether you like it here or nay. But the reality is that there are ways. You see me? If the lady are going quote and quote, I mean it's a family program, so you know where I keep the things, you know what I mean, clean. I got cheat on her man. Then the reality is, Empress, protect yourself, man. You see, you can't just kill it, so. You feel what me I say? It's a winter coat, them figure. You know what? Suspicious dads not taking jacket prospects lightly. Some 4,000 paternity tests have been ordered by the family courts across the island within the last 2 years. So the statistics are from the court management services, which indicates that large numbers of males have been denying paternity of children who they believe have been foisted on them by women who have claimed that they are the respective fathers. In the corporate area alone, there were 125 orders for DNA paternity tests between January 2018 and October 2019, with 324 applications made by suspicious males over the last 3 years. In 2017, 211 applications were made, with 321 in 2018 and 324 between January 1st and October 31st, all through the family court. At present, there is no law that holds a woman culpable for knowingly naming the wrong man as the father of her child. And matters like those are most likely settled in the civil court system. Court statistics indicate that most applications are filed relative to mothers' age between 20 and 26. Young girls, you understand? The corporate area, St. Catherine and western sections of the island have generally recorded the highest numbers of DNA paternity requests. Statistics from a number of surveys done locally over recent times have suggested that a large percentage of Jamaican men who have been named as fathers of children are in fact not biologically connected to their supposed offspring. But I mean I know still, because if me is the father of a youth, the youth must got sitting for me. Me big head, you understand? Sitting. So me sitting half he did it. You understand? So you have to look close like And if you look close like and nothing look like, then you know what I mean? Cause it thinks that way hard to take care of a next man youth. Forever. And thing. Comes what you mean lock and keys. See? And thing. 876 broken. But you say the man them fuck, brother. but 876 bro God. I don't rape him and them and rape the woman them like you know, brother. You understand me I say? Here comes, me ask you a question. What you mean lock and keys? Me you want to go on now. Zine? Auntie. So me I say right now, it thing rough. And the sad thing is that women have lost. And unfortunately may continue to lose their lives in situations like these. The child grow to look like you if you run or she long. You understand? Zin, bro God say, youth, you have a condom called Durex, pure skin. Yeah, but some people are say, you understand, the condom thing there, Zin, is a condom thing there. You see me I say? And thing. So I don't know. Where if you bring it come to Jamaica, you're rich. You probably need to start sell some. Teeth, sometimes no man them cheat with a man who look like you. Maybe even your brother. Boy, DNA machine soon start selling off. You probably need to invest in a seminar. Yes. You understand? Cause right now things that away. You see, Jamaica no man bad, but I think the testing is faulty. Where you say Ratty, testing now work. You understand? Well, I guess I'm probably for soon start chip it out. Saying, Sidmoff said thanks for where are they now. You're most welcome, my friend, and thanks for the continued support, you know. You know what I mean? Because if the people have not watched the video, them it still don't make no sense, you know. So thanks to the people that may watch the interviews, you know what I mean? Some women, they need to keep a lock and key downstairs. See me? Alright, cons, me see ya. See ya. Cool now. Zane? But remember say man can cut key for different lock, you know. You know what thing go. You understand? 70% of Jamaican men get jacket. I whole heap of thing that Miss June reads if you abstain. But Miss June, when you're young and strong in here, you abstain thing then I work out in the car say. Then when you abstain all your life, then you don't live no life like. You see me? You have to do wise a road. You see me? Nicole Maddox said, laugh out. Yeah, some woman have a type. I hear them on pocket DNA machine. We probably need to set up a local business and a local partnership in a DS. You understand me? I say shareholders in another one local DNA testing thing because it look like it's a, you see me? I say it's very economically viable. You understand? TD DNA testing services. I'm good as a boy, I don't know still. Where's a call the world that free the lock? Yo, cooking the easy, you know. So watch out now, peeps. Also, immigration requirements for some countries, including the United States, stipulate DNA confirmation of paternity, which has led to rude awakenings for some dads. You understand? That only happens to first-time baby father. That something there's it. You see, so as me as a peeps, I know enough man live a foreign life on farmer. Them they only about 2 months a year. You understand? And for them family, them really care. So them their Uncle Sam and Maple Leaf State and all about a work like and I send back money come. You understand? And I take care of them youths. Or the youths for them think of them youths. And them empress. You understand? And when them a come in, you understand? Them all bring boxers and underpants and roll on and Irish Spring for them neighbor. You know my friend like? You see? And then when the DNA test run off, you know, the man have 4 youths and none of the 4 youths the man feel. And the whole 4 youths are for the man cross. That's when they carry boxers and underpants. Then man we boy I am telling you still. Cause what you gonna tell a man that the man they say you know? Remember, you know, the man would have built his life around his 4 kids, you know. You understand? I know some man still hold on for the youths them as see them kids. That's a good man. You understand? But, boy, I don't know. Yeah. GR7 Scott said, I am the father. Funeral said that is scamming teeth. Brother, if father and scamming, you know, because a life and death situation. You understand? Some flinging for the kids and none for them. Oh, some filing for the kids and none are for them. A true empress. That happened regular, man. That happened regular, man. But you can't imagine how despondent those men feel. How... Boy, I don't know. Me can't imagine I live through a situation like that still. You see? So right now, you have to check for an early answer. You understand? Unless you know it's a stepfather situation, so DNA for immigration. Yeah, well, if your parents are overseas come and them a file for you, yeah man, you have to do DNA test, man, for establish paternity. You see me? So you know what I think. As me done telling the peeps, I not to stream too long tonight, you know. I have things I done already, but you understand, sometimes I have to take time and laugh. Teach, I have 2 friends that it happened to. Boy, more be 2 friends alright mentally, you know, brother, because them things that will lick your chip, you know. You understand me? I say, make your phone start fry like, you know. Because at the end of the day, like, every man have a breaking point, you know. You understand me? I say, because you know what thing go. Teach them, even if you're attached to the child. What you mean? Only fathers have to do that. If the father name not on the birth paper, teach them. Still about passport gate. It's all about passport gate. See if it's good. Comes, there was an article where the man wanted to marry a woman, but she told him 2 of the children are not his, and he still decided that he wanted to be with her, and nothing will change. He loved them just the same. He's a good man. Big up that man. You understand? He's a better man than me. You see? Me probably will still love the youths, you know. But then I can't love her no more. I seriously, I not go around the corner. You teach, because enough man over here cry. Yes, boy, you know you have to just talk about things, yeah, man. That far close to my family tree. Laugh out loud. I said, go. You know why you're holding. Things could have gone left and south and all about comic cakes. Because, you know, some man dark, you know, man. Imagine, boy, I don't know. Ladies, me I tell them to be careful. You understand? You have to be careful. I think I did one let's start for them with the door. I mean, I tell the ladies them, you have to be careful, yes, sir, because right now, a death sentence about no sign. Because some man will kill you, know. It's that way. We not tell the man if you go kill nobody, but the reality is that woman will lose them life over them things there. You see? Thing. Yeah, peeps. So that lady on screen, you know. A lady on screen. Zane, Miss Universe. Miss Jamaica Universe, lady there, would have came in for some flack on social media for the dress that she would have worn as her cultural piece dress and the Miss Universe pageant. See? So, we are talking about that. The Miss Jamaica Universe organization has defended the Annie Palmer theme choice for this year's national costume at the Miss Universe pageant, saying it was intended to lead to teachable moments for young people. Funny. You understand what I say? Those things will mentally cripple a man teach. Yeah, I true that. You understand? Let me show that comment because I don't know why that comment there. I don't know. See it? And thing. Boy, spare a thought for everybody in the situation here. My friend, the children, the man, everybody. It's that way. See? If I get a jacket, may I take it. Alright, Pat Cap, big up yourself. You understand? See, if a slim fit and you need pan, you don't beat it, man. You understand? Get a pants, match it, shoes and belt and done up the thing. Where it got functions like. The organizers of Miss Jamaica Universe are saying that the choice for the Annie Palmer costume as the national costume for our representative in the Miss Universe pageant was deliberately done as it was intended to be a teachable moment. The organization's response comes after social media users yesterday criticized the Annie Palmer Legend of Rosal costume, which was used to represent the country during the national costume competition of the Miss Universe pageant. Social media users argued that the costume was in bad taste as it glorified a negative aspect of the country's history. However, in a statement published on social media earlier today, the organization said this was not its intention. With this year's costume, we never sought to glorify slavery, nor promote witchcraft, or any of the folk tales Annie Palmer has been accused of. Instead, what we sought to do has have the pantomimes, books and articles written about her, wants to just tell the story of another part of the Jamaican history without endorsing, glorifying, or celebrating her deeds or the atrocities of slavery, the statement read. The organization said it was meant to inspire conversations which would lead to teachable moments for some young people, especially those who have no interest in history taught the traditional way. Yo, you see the publicist right? This is brilliant. Obviously, we have succeeded in this mission, as more people are now talking about this aspect of Jamaican history, and we hope they will now be motivated to engage in further research in the topic to have a greater understanding of our past. The statement continued. The organization also highlighted that the reigning Miss Universe Jamaica, Lana Tickle Garcia, is from Montego Bay. It said the Miss Universe Jamaica organization chose to highlight a tourism icon and national treasure from the tourism capital as the theme for the national costume, and decided that the Rosal Great House and its legend of Annie Palmer would be the fitting story. As Rosal Developments was also Lana's sponsor. Is Lana or Ayana? I'm not sure now. One of them. You understand? So, a them sponsor, so I guess she promote them thing. You see? The organization also urged the nation to support Garcia, who it said has been viciously attacked on social media for wearing the costume while representing the country abroad. This is unacceptable. She is at a critical time in her young life when at 19 years she has worked extremely hard at home and invested her time and efforts in arriving at Miss Universe to represent an entire country. The organization also urged the country to desist with the online bashing and allow Garcia to focus on competing and making the country proud. What a nice place to live. Sweet Jam Down. The only problem is, peeps, you see that release there? It was absolutely brilliantly worded. You understand? But some people no business with that. Some people still a call for blood. Zane, there's a next little thing I want to share. You understand? No one viciously attacked her on social media, says the Royal General. You understand? That is royal information right there. You see? Peeps, want to think about that something I think. Online bashing. You make your bed, you better lay in it. Them say, people them a deal with that rush pa social media like. You understand? And them a beg people them for retreat and surrender. And the people them a say, no retreat, no surrender. We not lotion, pet, nor powder. Me a pre say I call Rosal sponsor while them go the Rosal route. You understand? So this is another article. The article that I read, I think, was published by The Observer. This one was in The Loop. So now, the Miss Jamaica Universe organization is being hammered on social media sites for its use of the infamous White Witch of Rosal, Annie Palmer, as a country national costume. I don't know what the rest of it. Miss Universe pageant being held in Atlanta, Georgia. So the diamond feathered costume was worn by the island's representative. I don't know if Ayana or Lana, because I don't know. You understand? I don't watch the something. Zine, when I was younger, I used to like look on the girl them, but I don't have the time right now. At Friday night's national costume competition. So Miss Jamaica Universe, through its official Instagram and Facebook accounts, posted photographs on Saturday morning, which showcased Garcia wearing the costume designed by Uzuri International. Uzuri normally designer like costume them. See it? Miss June reads, a bashing her is unfair. Zane, money talk. Zane, it's an insult to Jamaica. All white. We in all white. What about Miss Lou? You understand? When you say bandana settings, no matter how well the statement is, this is just a section of Jamaica we need to represent the whole country. You understand? Yeah. So what I go on? Boom, boom, boom. I would not encourage anyone to do a short time for corruptly getting millions. Many of us believe that only boom, boom, boom. But Mark, that is not the context in which I was discussing. I am saying, if you are found guilty of fleecing $80 million and them only give you 18 months, then might as well just take you and be happy. You understand? How can you give somebody 18 months for $80 million? So that is the context in which I was addressing it. It's probably, I was just laughing about it, so you feel like me and say, yo, just rub the 18 months and take the money. That is not what I'm saying, my friend. I am saying that if the justice system sees it fit to sentence somebody who is accused of fleecing $80 million to 18 months, then a joke thing that, brother, so might as well just laugh about it. You understand? So you might have misinterpreted my interpretation, but big up yourself. Yeah. Annie Palmer, the legend of Rosal, dubbed the White Witch of Rosal. Zine is a local folk legend has it that Annie Palmer ruled the 18th century plantation with an iron fist and drove fear in the hearts of loved ones and enemies alike, stated the caption accompanying the photograph. It continued, her iconic home, the Rosal Great House, is a National Heritage Site in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and still stands magnificently today after almost 300 years as a popular visitor attraction where many claim they have spotted Annie Palmer's ghost. The reactions to the costume have been mixed across all social media outlets. So you know the reality is this. When anything happening in this country, when anything has gone viral on social media, you will have one set of people okay with it and you will have another set when okay with it. That's just the reality that. You now have a situation, I've never seen a situation on social media where everybody agree one way. You always have people in support and you always have people against it. You understand? And that trend will continue. You see me? Because no matter how bad the situation is, some people are going to say, yo, when you move from your song, go and left the girl. And everything will come chat off on the mouth and them. So you know people stay. While some people are going to say, yo, them for go with that. But you understand? The design, that dress is not just simple as Annie Palmer. It's deeper than that. So watch out now, peeps. So on Facebook, one user, Laurel Bryan, commented, beautiful. Finally, JA is finding different themes for their costumes. Jamaica, so rich in culture, should incorporate every story. Wow. Another Facebook user, Zane, Brandon Fashion B. Solomon, glorify the costume by writing, this costume definitely depicts the Annie Palmer team. Love it. However, Travis J, another Facebook user, had a different opinion and wrote, "Am I the only one in the comments that thinks dressing up as a slave owner is, a horrible idea? How is this rich in culture? What is going on?" Similar opinions were expressed on Twitter to the use of the depiction of Annie Palmer, who it is alleged murdered several of her slaves as Jamaica's national costume for the contest. Human rights activist Susan Goff tweeted, "The White Witch of Rosal? Seriously?" Attorney and social commentator Jody and Quarry tweeted, "Imagine we just celebrated Emancipation and Independence Day. For come a road with a costume celebrating a slave owner. Imagine the blood of the enslaved in the soil of that plantation cry out. Hashtag, as my ancestors weep." That deep. Twitter user Rondine Wint opined, of all the greatness that emerged from Jamaica's history, she chose to pay homage to our most savage slaver. Slavery itself was brutal, so Annie Palmer must have been especially egregious to have made her history books. I would like to hear her team's line of reason. So there was a typo in that. Annie Palmer has since been trending on Twitter as several persons have been joining the discussion regarding the use of the costume. But is the story of Annie Palmer true, or is it, in fact, a legend? A history class of Ghana, you know. I'm going to read now, story time. You understand? It can't end done, Ross. You see, a story like, no come close, children. You understand? According to the website, JamaicaTravelandCulture.com, the basis for most of the White Witch legend seems to come from H.G. Delisle's 1928 novel, The White Witch of Rosal. This was a popular novel telling the gripping story of an Annie Palmer that lived a very different life to that indicated by the records available from the time. As the website suggested, the true story of Rosal begins long before Annie Palmer was even born. The website indicated Rosal's first mistress was Rosa Palmer, née Kelly, a daughter of Irish immigrants living in Jamaica. In 1746, Henry Fanning, an Englishman, was anticipating marriage to Rosa, so he purchased a 290-acre plot of land in St. James, on which to build their married home. The two were married in 1747, but Fanning died within months of the marriage. It continued. Rosa married again in 1750 to George Ashe, a landowner in St. James. Ashe spent £30,000 building a marvelous home on the land with ornately carved mahogany doors, floors, and staircases. The estate was named Rosal in Rosa's honor. Sadly, for the couple, Ashe did not survive long after the property was completed and died in 1752. You know, a man really lived long down there. So. The following year, Rosa entered a brief and unhappy marriage with the Honorable Norwood Witter, a widower from Westmoreland. Witter died in 1767, leaving Rosa a widow for the third time. Rosa finally found happiness and a lasting marriage the following year when she married the Custos of St. James, John Palmer, who owned the neighboring Palmyra estate. The website claimed Palmer was a widower with two sons living in England. The two were happily married until Rosa died in 1790, leaving Rosa to John Palmer in her will. As a tribute to his wife, Palmer commissioned renowned artist John Bacon to carve a memorial to her in the St. James Parish Church. John Palmer later died in 1797, leaving Rosal and Palmyra in trust for his sons in England. They never visited Jamaica or had children by the time they died. The last one died in 1818. So the estates passed on to Palmer's grandnephew, John, or possibly James Palmer. John Palmer moved to Jamaica to take charge of Rosal and soon married Annie Patterson, the lady who became the subject of the White Witch of Rosal legend. Little is known about the lives of Annie and John, but all evidence points to them being a happily married couple and model citizens. John Palmer died in 1827. His death was widely reported in Jamaica, but there has been no recorded suggestion of foul play. There is evidence to suggest that Annie Palmer vacated Rosal by 1830 and died in Bona Vista near Anchovy in 1846, the website said. Me just did feel for read it. Like, it's neither here nor there for me. I suppose people want my opinion upon that whole costume something. Yeah. If I tell you the truth, me not have no opinion upon it. Except, me hear a conversation and me go relate it. It is saying that these Miss Jamaica Universe and Miss Jamaica World contest winners down the years have predominantly been white people. And I mean, say, I tell what people I say. You understand? And if you have been selecting white people for such a long time, then the people them are going to bring in them white culture. So why are we now surprised? Zin? Somebody said that give me the chills. No, really. I've been to Rosal before, you know. You understand? Me take the tour and them something there. Zin? I appreciate the conversation that follows the young lady wearing the costume though. History should be told. It is not a celebration. It's a representation of our history. Interesting. You understand? So some people are say, yo, look on the color of the girls and we normally win them things here. So you don't feel like so them go want to bring in someone for them thing in the thing too. That is a part of the discussion. You understand? Some people are say, how many real African, Jamaican, dark-skinned black woman have ever been Miss Jamaica or Miss Universe? Then what you think I got me down the years? You know, say I change, the thing I change. You feel me? So, you know what I think go. Pretty melanin exotic. So, whether or not she wear that, whether or not she wear the bandana, whether or not she wear the colors of the Jamaican flag, whether or not she go naked, it's really and truly not even here nor there for me. You understand? Same thing again. It continues something. Saying, you know, some persons are more emotional to certain things than me right now. Right now, a crime me interested in. A crime I want to fix. Saying, them look at things here, them got man. Sometimes your opinion does not really matter to the situation and thing. So it's honestly speaking, it's neither here nor there for me. You feel what I say? Should I have to wear a costume and choose a one day? The reality is it's probably more business than symbolic. She would have been sponsored by the Rosal Development Zine, and as such, she would have been representing her sponsors in a very unique and creative way. You understand? So, me, now go bash her. No reason. Zine, I don't think that she met the costume. I am assuming that the organizers are the ones who chose the costume and had it designed. She just wear it. You understand what I say? So I share the sacrificial lamb now, but I promise you say, I know she decides that she want to wear, and I know she design it, and I know she make it. So it's an agency, it's an entity. You understand? They decide what she wears and how she wear it, and she just wear it. So if anybody get beaten, it's the organization, not the girl. You understand what I say? I know people always say about teachers, she say she not wear it. I don't think she have that say there and I think. You understand what I say? See me? You have to have opinion when it comes to racism. No, brother. No. You don't tell me what me if you have opinion about. Me have opinion when me want have opinion about. You have opinion when you want have opinion about. You understand what I say? Because the reality is that many of us, we speak on certain things when it is convenient to us and when I remain consistent. For me, certain things are not a big deal to me. Like, for example, I say every day, big old international footballers are ball, say people in a crowd that call them monkey. Brother, if me I play football and me in a one stadium, and man a call me monkey and me I make millions of dollars, Brother, you can't call me monkey for now until next year. Them things don't really matter to me. You understand what I say? So, the reality is that this whole racism thing, and I know something me really want to get involved in right now either. You understand? As me I say, bigger things are affect the country right now than this. Zane? You see what I say? So, the reality is probably, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You're entitled to yours. I will listen to yours and respect yours, but we don't have to agree. And you don't have to agree with mine either. You feel what I say? But, the situation is that, me personally, couldn't care less about this. You understand? Me personally couldn't care less about this. That's my opinion upon the matter. You feel me? Yeah, man. So that's how I think there. You see? As me I say, the girl, Garcia, she never chose the costume. I am sure the organizers would have chosen it. So really and truly we are directing our anger at the wrong people. You understand? See? And them something there. You see? So, the end of the day, it is what it is. Another day in Jamaica, you know, we move on, we groove on. You understand? Yeah. Alright, that piece. I can't go my bed here, sir. 4 people accuse me of being a sort of things I know nothing about. You see me? Zane, reality is that certain things are still present in this country. Zane, them really and truly not going nowhere. So, what to do? You understand? I still have to eat, I still have to live. You understand? We have to focus on some things, right? You know what I think? Ellie London, big up yourself. You see me? Annie Palmer, big up yourself. You see me? I say, Garcia, big up yourself. Everybody big up on yourself. I love Mr. Right now. You understand? The division in 19 don't really make no sense to me. Peeps, I cut it there, so. You understand? I gotta do some things. I have some exam scripts. Figure do some key for. You see, because I carry them home from Friday night and I not look on them yet because I had 2 interviews yesterday. Thank God it was at the same location. I mean, different studios and the same complex, but you know what I think? You'd have seen one already, which is the Anthony Red Rose one. Another one is coming, and I think so far this might be my favorite interview. See, not the biggest name artist, but an artist who was just different in terms of, you know, not being from the old school per se, fairly young. He's Dwayne Stevens, when I think, and I'll say this publicly, I think Dwayne have arguably the best voice in all of Jamaican music. Zane, popular songs that he would have done is Augustown, Get Up In, he did a cover version of Cottage in Negril. He would have done whole heap of songs. You understand what I say? Not the flashiest name and thing, but he is an absolutely brilliant artist. So, I guess I'll edit and upload that further down in the week and thing. So, yesterday was a rough day. See, today I sleep most of the day. I did the Zeke's video. The Zeke's video took me like... I have been trying to script the Zeke's video for about a week. Certain information is just not readily available. And I would have decided that I now pass today, I'm not do that video there. So it would have taken half of the day. Zine and thing. Them video thing are not easy enough piece. People feel like say, look, if you're gonna do the YouTube thing good, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of energy and effort. Zine, we not complain, Zine, we enjoy it, but sometimes I know, and I like many of the band them who do the YouTube thing full time. I still work, I still have responsibilities at work. I mean I just teach, but we have responsibilities. You understand? So with them responsibilities that come, you're tired most of the time. Zine. Plus we try to get the interviews them up and out. Them they take a long time for edit as well. You understand? Sometimes if you do a simple video, take more time than you would imagine. But I just saw a thing. But we're there. I go and put in the work. We still do the research for JA Positive coming soon. But we'll talk about that. Peace, big up on yourself. When you watch the interview them and share them. You know what I think? And something there. Are you planning on doing more? Who is? Well, you say, brother, that now stop me like that little thing there, it just take a long time. The Royal General say I could never be a vlogger. Start sell some condom with your brand and get rich. Well, you say Durex skin, brother. I say I heard. So like probably you're gonna be the source. The source of overseas and ship them out and you understand, we take care of some business. You see it? Teach, that August Stone song from Dwayne Stevenson. I can relate to it. It's beautiful song, Patrick. You understand? As I said, the interview was really and truly enlightening. Zane, I mean, you know, you reason with some artists and you realize separate and apart from the man them stage personality, the man them is a different thing, different person. Humility and humbleness. Most of the man them humble beyond what you can think. You understand? So I am learning a different side of the thing and I'm really and truly enjoy it. You understand? As my brother said, he has always wanted a job where when he do it, him happy. I mean, I used to be happy when I thought in the past. Not so much these days. I enjoy certain aspect of the YouTube something here. You understand me? I say certain aspect, man. The sad story them and the bad stories them take them toll and them heavy more time and me can't bother. But generally, you know, reason with the artists them and thing. Zine, love the Red Rose one. Yeah, Peter, me, big up yourself, you know. You can go watch the other ones, them, Archive, and big up to Archive anyway you're there, brother. Because here thing with Archive, you know. When I first met the link with Archive, I have about 30,000 subscribers. And for some reason or another, I not find the right time for do the interview. Until one day, I say, you know, I not rush or something here. When the interview, you have to do it, though. I end up interview Archive when I have, I don't know, about 100,000 subscribers. Zane and Archive was the first entertainer who I interviewed. Zane and Archive is such a real youth where Archive more time I reach out and say, yo, Teach, everything good, brother. As a matter of fact, Archive was the man who linked me and say, yo, Teach, you know, say, I have a link with Red Rose, Zane, and him willing to do an interview. I say, boom, so send on. So, you see more time, some local things happen in life and you meet some people and you say, yo, Archive, you good, yo. Big up yourself anyway you're there. Archive was the link who I got. Snaggerpost through Zane and thing and so Archive anyway you're there, brother. Big up yourself, you know. You're a real youth. You understand? Yeah, man. Zane and thing. They say Lexus one was great. I loved it. Yeah, man. Blessings. Miss Sylvia. You know, I lose one of my light during the Lexus interview because it was a night interview, you know. But enough people don't realize. So it worked out good. You understand? And thing. I am still learning this whole interview thing. Not asking the question, because you know that natural. But lighting and I mean, my audio is good, but lighting and camera position and all of them look good things and camera angle. But you know one thing, if you look on the Red Rose interview, you realize that the light on my side was very harsh. I should have turned down the light a lot more. But it's alright. So we are learning the thing as we go along. Zane and thing. So you know one thing, go. Peace, big up on yourself and on go on. So we have done Archive, we have done Snaggerpost, we have done Alain. We have done Alain interview was a lovely interview. Alain, big up yourself in an Empress. We have done General B. We have interviewed Lexus. We have interviewed Becenta. We have interviewed Norrisman. We have interviewed Anthony Red Rose. And we have interviewed Dwayne Stevens. A lot more interviews to come. Sham, Lally. Sham, go on. Long time I don't see you in the Empress. You're good. Mothers and respect every time, you know. You know what I mean? Appreciate the continued support, you know. You see? So your peeps, you know, go and watch the interview with them. The Who is series will not go anywhere. We have 1 million people to cover there. So Sandokan, Raijin, Natty Morgan, Kappa, Chubby Jed, Burro Boy, Bucky Marshall, Wooly Papi, 1 million different people. You understand me? I say Dog Pa, the whole I man them, Bulby, no people. You know what I think go? Them just take time here, peeps. You see me I say? You don't interview me I say. No worry yourself comes, man. Anytime you're ready, man. Just let me know. Location and thing. Then we set it. You see me I say, peeps, big up on yourself. Enjoy on a week. You understand? Have a productive week, a wonderful week. You see me I say, make some money, stay healthy, be safe, big up on yourself. You know what the thing go? Zane, if you must drink, do not drive. If you must drive, do not drink. When you go road, them big old headphone and when someone love walk with like so. I don't know you nothing the way I grew on the headphone made look big. You understand? And them Bluetooth headpiece that were connected to on the phone and thing. Not be careful. You understand? Keep your phones in your pockets and in your bags. Use them only when you need them. Them only about gold chain and bling and ring there. See, I know you want to look good and you want, you know what I mean? But left them in your yard sometime. Because people will take them from you, especially in the Christmas evening. In the Christmas season, yeah, and people will take them and take your life. If you must take public transportation, try to travel in a group. If you cannot travel in a group, know the do's and the don'ts. Take the license plate number. Describe the car. Describe the driver. Tell people where you go. Tell people where you're there. Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Trust absolutely no one. Yeah, man. Class Wednesday. See? And thing. For the people that where every move they make them post it on them Instagram page and them social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp status, no stop. You understand? Be careful. Zane? Joan Gray, TD, natural size. Zane, being it. I'm not hear that. I'm not sure what them talk about this, so I'm not getting involved. You understand? Skeng Dan. And many ones. Dan I. Williams. Some people. You know what I think? But we get round to them people there. And them something there. For the people that want to live them relationship on social media, tappy. I don't say nothing more to no tap. Zane, for the people that want to make the smartphone, them out to them. Slow down. Speed up. Something. You understand me? I say, catch up to the phone them. You see, in peace, big up on yourself. And me I say Jodex, me I say Dante Dan, Candy Diamond, Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott, the Royal General, Patsy Brown, Cookie Mama, Finar, Peter May, Kirk, German Kirk, Wagwan, brother, everything good. Comes, big up yourself for the Empress. The Royal General, Miss Patsy Brown. Take me big up them people already now. Yeah, the J.A. Miss Sylvia Winter. Irvin Steer, big up yourself for the bro. Manners and respect, you know. Kev, big up yourself, you. I know what DeAndre Small supposed to do about it, but I don't see me that suck me, you know. Yeah, Stan. Omar, got you, my brother. What you deal with you? Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott. Father Mike Lewis. Yeah, Zane. Yeah, comes. As we said, I got do something. I cut some key for some exam paper. You understand? You know what like geo paper them, but I have to do key for them, so you know what I think. You see me I say, Paulie P63, Craig Creations, Gaza Screech, big up yourself, you know, youth, a long time you're up on the channel, you know. But, yeah man, big up yourself. Damian Simpson, Sharm Lally, Charmian, big up yourself, you know, mummy. You understand? I know I work probably have your way, so that's why I not see up on a regular. Orville Prince, blessings. For the people that are there for the first time tonight, manners and respect, I appreciate the support. You see me, for the people that are there from the devil was a boy, big up on yourself. You understand? Miss Evelyn Brown, likewise. Miss Joan Gray, Dante, all of the people them. You understand? All of the people with them on taxi fare, let me see you and then put you. And in the year, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Star Angel, what go on? Long time I not see an Empress, everything good? You see me? Yeah, man. Miss Funk, blessings, you know? You see me? And thing, me I look for some more people to pick up before my left light. You see? Because you know what thing go. But when I say Kerry and HTV, Jonah Lewis, Jonah want to go on out. Pick up yourself, you know. You see? Still there, my brother. Nah, switch. Pick up yourself in the family. Water girl. You understand? Water girl, you know the water work. Light chat boat. Nikki come check me know where she want. Gargamel, big up yourself. You know what I mean? That starts out like a radio station, you know. Miss Ruth Daly, what go on? It's a junior, you see you're good. You see me? Yeah, DNJ, big up yourself, you know, brother. You know what I mean? Yes, I. Miss Patsy Brown, big up yourself. You see? Yeah, man. Lady Clark, the boat, big up yourself, you know, Empress. Cookie Mama. Big up yourself every time, you know. Cookie say, money pull up when you are the greatest. Tip a little rum in the Baileys. Danny Blackhorse, big up yourself for the brother. You get snow. You see the changes. Baller Douglas. Baller we are deal with youth. Everything good. A long time I don't see the man, you know. More Paul is well in the brother. Hope the family alright, you know. More for money you're busy. I'm making a sir. You know what thing go? Yeah, man. Go and do the thing, brother. Do the do. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Lloyd Smith, late for class. Just getting in off the plantation. But father lied. You know, so me just left, you know. Me I'll get ready for go on the plantation tomorrow. You know what thing go? James Bond. My big brother that, you know. James Bond there from me have no subscriber. And the man say when him subscribe, teach, you gonna be Prime Minister one day, you know. Me see potential. Big up yourself in the James Bond. Sinovia Messam. Blessings in the Empress. Me praise the Empress. Jerome Simpson. Big up yourself in the youth. Yeah, man. Out. Me there. Yes, sir. Out here. See. Peeps. Big up on yourself. Have a wonderful week. Be the reason why somebody smile, why somebody feel better about themselves. A word of encouragement. A pat on the shoulder. A hug. You understand? Some food. A bus fare. A shoes where you not wear. Some clothes where, you know what I mean, you not plan for wear. Big up on yourself, you know. Make some people feel better about themselves and you will feel better about yourself. God favored me. Blessings in the Empress. You understand me? I say, Sunday evening come and gone. You understand? Wednesday, 8:30, make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. You know, a roll call can't start. I don't know where we talk about it, but you know, at Jamaica, this something always happen. You understand? And if not, now I want to just call and talk to me about some things. You know what I think? Peeps, what good? Step with Jah. I'm out.
Teach them. Hey, yo, yellow. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord represent.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. Until next time, walk good, mate.